you doing? I am on the second day of driving around in the snow. One of the storm trackers is having issues, so today, as my reporter was calling it, we took the Steve-O tracker, which is I have my Mage well set up in the car, and I have a Osmo Action 6 is my front camera, and my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 as my talent cam, if you can call me talent. Ha ha ha. And it worked, I think, flawlessly today, other than yucky windshield, but what can you do about that? I did what I could. And it's a whole balmy 4 degrees. It's up from, it was 2 degrees earlier. But last year we had what? Our first big January storm, 10 inches of snow, and it was negative 8, 9, 10 degrees. So it could always be worse. Let's see if I can switch this without killing myself. Yeah, so I need a hot drink, and then I can go on with the day, hopefully. I've been unsuccessful so far in getting king cake. Maybe tomorrow, or I don't know. Who knows? And yeah. This thing is working pretty well, actually. I'm pretty happy with it, and the Osmo Action 6 shoots really clear, pretty pictures, and worked really well in low light. So, but anyways, let's see about that coffee. Brrr. Ooh, not spending too much time out here. Let's get something hot to drink. Coffee. I'm in search of king cake. There's supposed to be a bakery around here that does it. Called Bloom Baking, and it's saying it's over here. Actually, it's saying it's on the other side. Doesn't make sense. I'll circle around. Turn this down a little. Taste of Brazil. The paella mix. Hungry Hatch. International Market. African and Bloom Baking Company. Are they open? Let's try it. It says open, or there's a red sign that says open. Something's open. Let's give her the good old college try. Woo-hoo. The weather is moderated a bit, and by moderated I mean it's a balmy 10 degrees outside. Alright, let's give this place a try. Let's see if they have king cake. King cake. So they are doing pre-orders, and they'll have it the week of Mardi Gras. So in the meantime, I got some Italian bread, and it was half off. So we'll have some Italian bread today. Hey, how you doing? We're in Letha, Westview Elementary School. We just did our live hit, talking about a program I wish one of my kids was involved in. And now it's that time. It's the morning, and we're gonna head back. Hopefully, get some coffee, and then see what the rest of the day brings. And it's still really cold. It's what the thermometer on my phone said, 14 degrees. It is. A lot of the roads are like this, pretty covered up with ice. And the highways are fortunately pretty clear. And I've been looking back on my archives and see if my archive system is working, and I think it is, and there's some interesting stuff there. And this looks like a little coffee shop up here, maybe, that I'm gonna have to, it might be pretty new. It's like in an old dairy diner type place. Yep, coffee. I'm going to have to remember that and try it sometime. But today is Broadway Day. And so that's what I'm going for now. Woohoo! Everybody's going around the gates here in Martin City, but I'm not going to. They may be malfunctioning, but it's never a good idea to go around the gates. Looks like I may get my opportunity to have some coffee. I don't know, it looks like the cold weather is keeping people away. Hello, is this PJ's Coffee?
Yes.
Do y'all sell king cake?
Yes, we have whole king cakes right now.
Okay. I'd like to get a regular one. So to get my king cake, I had to go to the far northern part of the Kansas City metro area. I have come up here to Platte City to this coffee house to get my king cake. PJ's is a coffee shop chain that started in New Orleans in 1978. So they have a lot of Mardi Gras stuff. There it is. I decided to have a sandwich and some mint tea while I came and get my king cake. The tradition of king cake dates back to the Romans and was adopted by Christians as a tradition to mark the time between Three Kings Day and the beginning of Lent, or Fat Tuesday. And it's marked by taking a little figurine of an infant and inserting it in the king cake. Like this. And whoever gets the slice with the infant in it becomes king for a day and either has to host the next Mardi Gras party or buy the next king cake. It's time for our little driving tour of downtown Lee Summit. Whew, I've been driving today. This morning I was in Platte City. Now I'm in Lee Summit. It's kind of like the opposite poles, literally, of the metro area. brand new City Hall complex. Over here on the right, 3rd Street Social. Places for lease next door. And coming up on the right is the local gathering place cafe. And over on the left is this Heart, what's it called? Yeah, little market area. Beautiful boutique downtown. It's a nice place to visit and take a stroll and, you know, walk around and also a great place to catch Amtrak. The station over there on the right. But you don't catch it at that station, you catch it on that little kiosk thing over across the tracks from the station. Lots of little eateries and pubs and all sorts of good stuff. Old school barber shop over on the left here. Jean's Barber. Then you start coming out of the downtown area. We're crossing over the Jefferson Highway right here. I need to do some traveling on the Jefferson Highway. A lot of nice old homes, and there's I think a better breakfast or two in this area. They've done a lot of work on this road, I think on storm sewers or something, and I'm glad it's fully open now. This little A-frame place used to be a Griff's Burger Bar. Now it's like a hemp place. And I believe that might be a Valentine building. But don't quote me on that. Valentine diners were built in Wichita, Kansas. And becomes more of a strip road here, and this town has grown a lot. A lot of people like to live out here, although to me we looked at houses here and we kind of like, it's far out though from Kansas City. Oh, I was going to go to the Quick Trip here, but oops, it's not here anymore. It's moved next door and I don't think it's open yet. I wonder if I can. Nope, I don't think I can go in there. It's all fenced off, so I'm gonna pull over here to take my camera off. And that's that for today. I'm gonna try this brand new tea place that just opened up. Tea. Don't normally do this, but this place has Japanese toilets. Ooh. I wish I could have time to enjoy it. Maybe next time. That's what I like. It says coffee right on the building. Spent the entire morning in the Northland, which is fine by me. Let us get us some coffee. Coffee. It is no secret that I love Mardi Gras, and I guess it goes back to when we lived down south, and now as I'm getting older, it brings up old memories. A place that I wouldn't mind living again down there. However, Kansas City is not known for Mardi Gras. It's been kind of lacking. There are some people who do things that's pretty cool. And so in the pursuit of Mardi Gras, I decided to be a little more proactive this year. And now I'm in the mood for Mardi Gras type food, gumbo, red beans and rice, stuff like that. Basically Cajun New Orleans stuff. That too would bring back good memories, good comfort food. And one of the reasons why I like Mardi Gras, especially around here, is because this time of year is kind of blah, and you need something to kind of help you through it, way of warm comfort food and hopefully warm, nice people to be around and do something that's a little different and enjoy and have fun. So I'm going to come to a place I don't go to that often, and they have some gumbo and red beans and rice, and let's give it a try here. This is an interesting place with an interesting past. Just what the doctor ordered. The Ship was a bar in downtown Kansas City in 1935, and when it was torn down in the 90s, it was brought here to the West Bottoms and reconstructed. And this is lunch. It's the spot leaves on Clinton Road. We are sassified. Yay, my thing came in. My macro lens. A hope. Yep, I think that's it. Looks like it's been run over. Good Lord. What the heck? And it's Christmas for the doggies, which I can hear visibly going crazy. Woof, 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 woof. Crazy dogs. Crazy, crazy. Woof, woof, woof. It's called the macro lens. See, action cameras are not very good at focusing in on objects that are close up. You probably can't tell very well unless you look at it really close, but even shooting selfies like this, it's not quite in focus. So what this does is hopefully fixes that problem. So here's the camera. got to try this again. So it's set for the whatchamajingle, and I just moved it to macro. And now it's on macro. And I'm moving it to the symbol that shows the person. And it should be focused on me now. Well, let me tell you, this is the universal focus, infinite focus. And with the macro, you have to, pardon my hand, you can't be all the way up on it like that. It's about right there. Any excuse to try my new lens. We're in North Kansas City. And we're doing a story on a taste of North Kansas City. Oh, neat. There's a little thing on the lens. The lens is talking to the camera somehow. All right. I have it on the proper focal length. But yeah, North Kansas City, downtown. Yep. Here's our setup. The camera's on the ground so it doesn't come tumbling down. It's safer down there. You know, I'm over there in the car keeping warm and keeping an eye on the camera in case somebody nefariously decides to come by and mess with it. At least it's low down so it doesn't get knocked down. And that actually has happened at Union Station recently. Some crazy guy, actually it was two guys, one was chasing the other. I believe they were houseless individuals, and one had a knife, and that's why the other one was chasing him, telling him to put down the knife. I didn't know what that was about, didn't want to be involved, but the camera was off the tripod, and the one guy threw my tripod on the ground for whatever reason. Good thing the tripod is tough. It didn't hurt it at all. The camera, however, would not be so lucky, so it needs to be down low when I'm not close to it. Yep, that's our live shot for the morning. It is a balmy 16 degrees outside. Let's get something warm in our tum. We are sassified. There's some snow moving in. Snow! Get all that stuff coming out of the north. Ooh, it's cold out here. Alright, it's not snowing now. It was snowing earlier. Noisy and Boise there. You think I just left and it's gone forever, Jimmy? The best New Orleans restaurant in town. Got fried catfish and jambalaya.
Oh my God, really?
Our house. Brrr. It's still in the teen something degrees outside. Wall fart. Somebody's car needs a new battery. Ain't mine. In the waiting room. Back here in Platte City. Time for coffee.
Just to make her heart melt.
Coffee.
Because that's what a DMV is. Anime
Beignets. New Orleans Blizzard. Beignets. I'm here for raw peanuts. He didn't have exactly what I was looking for. Hopefully this will do. I just like the raw peanuts. Oh, the kiddos, two of the kiddos are at church. Saya, we think, has bronchitis. So she's been resting a lot lately. And we didn't go to church this morning. The missus has been badly affected by, we think, her Monjero. I get affected by it too, but not as badly. And I'm going to take this chance to break to have coffee. Coffee. Let's check this place out. Brookside. Something is smelling good around here. Must be brunch. Oh yeah, it's a Mediterranean place. Brookside. Got our stuff. You know, they used to have mafia funerals in town here at this church, but I'm here to pick up some Vietnamese food. Here's lunch. Pizza.
Hey, careful.
And Vietnam Cafe. Spring rolls. And we got Mardi Gras lights up. I got this actually a couple weeks ago at the bin store for $7. Our seasonal decorations. Mardi Gras, President's Day. I've decided to visit my bin store. Now let's look in here. Home, sweet home. We're all ready for Mardi Gras. Ooh ah.